Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to Cosmic Wisdom. I am your guide on this incredible journey through the stars, and today, my radiant Leo friends, we are standing on the precipice of a revelation so profound it has sent whispers through the very fabric of the cosmos. Have you ever felt it? That quiet inner knowing that you were destined for something more, that the fire in your heart, the very essence of your magnificent being, was a beacon meant to be seen across galaxies. Well, the universe has not only seen it, it has responded. I want you to imagine this for a moment. 7 ancient mystics, cloaked in starlight, gazing into the swirling mists of destiny. As they drew the cards for you, dear Leo, they did not simply see a path. They saw a supernova of potential. They witnessed the radiant, courageous heart of the lion, and in a moment of pure cosmic reverence, they fell to their knees. At that very same instant, the spirit of the sun itself, your magnificent celestial ruler, pulsed with a wave of pure, unconditional love, for it knew you were about to step into a chapter that would redefine not just your life, but the legacy you are here to build. Now I want you to lean in close and listen, not just with your ears, but with your entire being. There is a celestial symphony playing just for you, a crescendo of cosmic energy that is building to a peak. Within the next 72 hours, a door of pure golden opportunity is swinging open. This isn't a small change. This is a paradigm shift. So I ask you to be present, to be open, because the first card that has laid itself before me is the Emperor, and the divine authority it brings is about to make your lion heart roar with recognition. Are you ready to claim the throne that has always been yours? Before we step through this powerful portal together, let's anchor this energy right here, right now. I want you to join our beautiful community of cosmic explorers by gently pressing that subscribe button. Think of it as making a sacred vow to your own soul, ensuring you never miss the universe's life-altering messages that we share here just for you. And to truly activate the energy of this reading, go down to the comments and declare with all the power of your being, what secret power do you think lies within your Leo soul? Share it now. Let's fill that space with a tidal wave of Leo power. All right, my magnificent lions and lionesses, take a deep, centering breath with me. Breathe in the golden light of the cosmos, and as you exhale, release any doubt, any fear, any whisper that has ever told you that you are anything less than royalty. Someone once shared a vision with me of a Leo sitting alone in a grand, empty hall. Their powerful shoulders, designed to carry a crown, were instead stooped under the invisible weight of expectations, the burden of leading, without applause, of shining their light into spaces that seemed to swallow it whole. My own heart ached at that image because it is the secret story of so many Leos. You are born to lead, to inspire, to be the vibrant, beating heart of any circle you grace, but you so often bear this responsibility in a profound silence, forgetting that the king or queen also needs to be seen, to be honored, to be cherished. And it was in that very moment of reflection that the universe answered with thunderous clarity through the first card, the Emperor. My dear Leo, understand that in the grand tapestry of the tarot, no card appears by accident. The Emperor card is not merely a symbol of power, it is the embodiment of divine structure, of sovereign authority, of the unshakable order of the cosmos. When this monumental energy is directed at you, it is not a gentle suggestion. It is a cosmic coronation. A great and powerful force, the very consciousness of the universe, is not just watching you, it is recognizing you as one of its own. It sees the monarch within. That gaze is not one of control, but of profound validation. It is a celestial mirror, reflecting back to you the strength, the dignity, and the authority you have been carrying all along, even when no one else was looking. Perhaps you feel that your efforts have gone unnoticed, that your loyalty has been taken for granted, that the fire you've poured into your family, your career, your passions, has been but a flicker in the wind. But I am here to tell you, and the universe is here to affirm, that every single act of courage, every moment you chose to lead with integrity, every time you stood tall in the face of adversity, has been recorded in the cosmic ledger. It is written in starlight, as the ancient texts have whispered through time, "To whom much is given, much will be required." You, dear Leo, have given so much. You have poured out your heart, your energy, your very life force, and now the universe is preparing to balance the scales. Can you feel that shift deep within your soul, a subtle rumbling, a gathering of strength in the very core of your being? Even if your heart feels weary from the battle, a greater power is converging upon you, preparing to hand you the scepter you were born to wield. Every challenge you have faced has not been a punishment, but a training ground for your reign. Every step you have taken on the hard path was a wordless prayer for recognition. And now, my beautiful Leo, the answer is not just near, it is here. Let me whisper this truth into your heart. You are never ever alone. The sun, your celestial parent, has watched your journey. Every time you felt your light dim, it shone a little brighter, patiently, waiting for you to remember your own incandescence. Those moments of doubt were not a sign of your weakness, but a testament to your humanity. Now, the divine is washing away the shadows, reminding you that you are worthy of being celebrated, of being placed upon the pedestal you have so tirelessly built for others. The Emperor is the first resounding note in this symphony of your becoming. It is the presence of a guiding, powerful force that believes in you, that sees your innate royalty. This, my beloved Leo, is the universe's signal. I want you to pause for a moment. Place a hand over your heart. Feel its strong, steady beat, the rhythm of a lion. Now go to the comments below and write with all the conviction of a royal decree. I claim my divine authority. These are not just words. This is a sacred activation, a vow to your own soul that you are ready to step into your power, to receive the strength from the cosmos, from the sun, and from the boundless love that resides within you. And as you do, press that like button as a symbol of your commitment, a promise that you will no longer allow anyone, including yourself, to diminish your light. Share this message with another Leo or anyone in your life who needs to be reminded of their own inner power, so they too can feel the embrace of this magnificent energy. For when you amplify the light in others, the universe multiplies that radiance back to you sevenfold. Keep your heart wide open, because this is only the beginning. The Emperor has brought you the crown and the scepter, but something even more profound awaits. A secret wisdom hidden behind a veil of fire is about to be revealed. For when the second card appeared, the very air began to shimmer. Do you feel that charge in the atmosphere? Just as the regal energy of the Emperor settled, the cosmic light swirled and opened another gateway. There, in the sacred, shimmering silence, the second card slid forth from the deck, not with a whisper, but with a wave of palpable heat. The High Priestess. In that moment, I felt a warm golden breeze, as if the sun itself exhaled and whispered, "It is time for them to know." I once had the honor of meeting a Leo who ran a major company. In a tense board meeting while everyone else was focused on charts and figures, she suddenly went silent. She closed her eyes for just a moment, and then looking directly at a colleague, she said with quiet certainty, "The heart of this project is not in the numbers. It's in the story we are failing to tell." The others were baffled, but she held her ground. Later, it was discovered that the entire campaign was about to fail precisely because it lacked an emotional connection. That Leo hadn't relied on data. She had tapped into something deeper, a profound, heart-centered intuition. I was in awe because I knew this was not a guess. This was the secret gift that the universe places within the heart of every Leo, the eyes of the soul, the ears of unspoken truth. The High Priestess rarely appears for a Leo in her traditional mysterious guise. For you, she unveils her solar aspect. She is the keeper of the inner flame of wisdom, of intuition that is not passive or receptive, but active, fiery, and deeply connected to your core truth. She declares that you have been given a very special gift, the ability to feel the truth in your very bones, to know the right path, not because it is logical, but because it resonates with the drumbeat of your soul. Sometimes, you have a flash of inspiration that seems to come from nowhere, a brilliant idea that cuts through all complexity. Sometimes, you can look someone in the eye and instantly know their true intention. And sometimes, in a moment of stillness, you can hear a destiny call, not as a whisper, but as a clear, resonant roar from within. Perhaps you've asked yourself, why do I feel things so strongly? Why do I have this unshakable sense of what needs to be done? Some may have called you stubborn or said that you lead with your emotions too much. They may have tried to convince you to be more practical, to ignore that powerful inner compass. But I am here to tell you, dear Leo, that your powerful certainty is not a fault. It is the golden key of the kingdom placed within your heart by the universe itself, so that you may unlock doors of creation and leadership that remain invisible to others. The cosmos has given you ears to hear the divine, not the cacophony of the world, but the clear guiding voice of your own sovereign spirit. The ancient wisdom says, the heart has its reasons, which reason knows nothing of. And you, magnificent Leo, you live in the heart of all things. You have always been generous, forgiving those who have dimmed your light, not out of naivety, but because you instinctively choose to keep your own heart pure and radiant. Now, the High Priestess arrives to remind you, turn your gaze inward. Listen to the wisdom of your own heart, for that is where your true power lies. Let that sacred inner knowing be your ultimate guide. Can you see the signs the universe has been sending you? A recurring number that catches your eye, a song on the radio with the exact message you needed, to hear a sudden, inexplicable urge to connect with an old friend. All of it is the handwriting of the cosmos, a love letter written just for you. This is not random. This is the universe amplifying the whispers of your own soul, reminding you that it is always speaking to you. And so I must ask you this from the very core of my being. Do you have the courage to trust the wisdom of your heart over the noise of the world? Do you dare to believe that the universe is speaking directly to you through the fire of your own intuition? If your soul is roaring a resounding yes, then see this as the definitive sign that your moment of clarity has arrived. Do not let the doubts of others extinguish your inner flame. Do not believe that your powerful intuition is just an illusion. In truth, it is the divine light of your soul awakening to its full power. And because of this, you are loved, you are chosen, and you are protected. Now, my dear Leo, once again, place your hand on your heart. Close your eyes and feel the warmth that radiates from your center, the sun within. And if you feel these words resonating deep in your soul, go to the comments and declare, "I open my spirit to my heart's wisdom." This is a small ritual, but it carries the immense power to seal your soul's vow with the universe. Press the like button as a sacred imprint, a sign that you are ready to open this inner door of wisdom. And please do not forget to share this video with a friend whom you feel also needs to hear the call from within. Because when you ignite the light of wisdom in others, the universe returns that illumination to you sevenfold. Let your intuition become your crown, not your burden. Let your inner knowing cease to be a mystery and become the very map that guides your magnificent destiny. For what you are sensing is only the beginning. And as the third card appears, I can tell you that within the next 3 days, a choice of destiny awaits you. Do you remember right after the brilliant, intuitive light of the High Priestess has flooded our space, the energy shifted. It became charged electric, utterly still. I took a deep, steadying breath, and with hands that felt guided by an unseen force, I drew the next card. The Lovers. And you know, in that very instant, the 7 mystics looked at one another, their eyes filled with a profound understanding, while the sun itself seemed to pulse, sending a wave of warmth across the cosmos. Because this card for you, Leo, speaks not just of love, but of a fateful choice about your very kingdom, a choice that stands before you now. I want to speak to you with the utmost sincerity and love. There are moments in every great ruler's story where they must stand at a crossroads. One path is comfortable, familiar, but it is cast in the shadows of the past, preventing their kingdom from truly thriving. The other path is new, ablaze with light and potential, yet it feels daunting, for it requires a leap of faith into the unknown. The Lover's card appears today to tell you that within the next 72 hours, you will be placed at that exact crossroads. This is a life or death decision, not for your physical body, but for the destiny of your soul's expression in this lifetime. I once witnessed a magnificent Leo facing this very moment. They had 2 opportunities before them. One was a safe, prestigious job that promised security but clipped their creative wings, and the other was the chance to launch their own passion project, a venture that set their soul on fire but was fraught with risk. I remember the conflict in their eyes, a storm of pride, fear, and desire. For days they wrestled with the choice. Then at dawn on the 3rd day, a decision was made. They chose the terrifying, brilliant path of their own creation. And that single choice, that courageous leap, unlocked a life of abundance and fulfillment they had never thought possible. Do you see the parallel, dear Leo? Not every golden cage is a home. Some opportunities, some relationships, some paths that seem safe are actually limitations in disguise. They offer comfort at the cost of your radiance. The universe, through the powerful archetype of the Lovers, is sending you a crucial message. A choice is coming that will ask you to align with what truly makes your heart roar. It may be a choice in love, a choice in career, or a choice in how you express your truest self to the world. Someone from your past or a situation that represents a comfortable but limiting version of yourself may reappear. They will use the language of security, of nostalgia, of sweet promises to lure you back into a smaller story. But you, dear Leo, you now hold something they cannot contend with: your awakened heart wisdom. The sun has been watching you not because you are weak, but because it knows your heart is so vast, so generous, that it is tempted to choose loyalty over destiny. But true loyalty, magnificent Leo, is loyalty to your own soul's purpose. Not everyone is worthy of the brilliant light you are destined to shine. As the ancient texts remind us, do not give what is holy to the dogs, nor cast your pearls before swine. You once placed your radiant heart, your golden loyalty, in the hands of those who did not recognize its infinite value. Now you are being reminded that true love, true alignment, does not require you to shrink. It demands that you expand. Look back at yourself. How many times have you dimmed your own light to make others comfortable? How many times have you put your grand dreams on hold for a reality that felt more responsible? The answer from the universe is clear. You never deserve to be in the shadows. Your heart deserves to be celebrated in its full, blazing glory. I know you fear letting others down, but remember this: to betray your own destiny is the greatest disservice you could ever do to yourself and to the world that is waiting for your light. The universe has not guided you this far to see you repeat cycles of limitation. It has brought you here so that you may dare to choose the path of the sun. So now, I want you to pause. Place your hand on your heart once more and ask yourself this powerful question. In the next 3 days, do I have the courage to say no to the familiar past and a roaring yes to my brilliant future? Let your intuition, your heart's wisdom, answer you. And if you are ready, I want you to go below to the comments and seal this sacred choice. Write, "The sun protects me as I choose my destiny." Let these words become a shield of golden light, guarding you from doubt, from fear, and from any energy that seeks to pull you back. Don't forget to press the like button as a vow from your soul, and share this video with someone who you know is also standing at a crossroads. When you help another to see their path of light, the universe multiplies that clarity sevenfold and returns it to you. Remember, Leo, every decision you make does not just alter your own path. It creates a ripple effect for your entire pride, for the souls who look to you for inspiration. When you choose your highest light, you illuminate the path for everyone you love. But this journey does not end here. For after this life or death choice of the lovers, the fourth card turned and the very air in the room began to spin with golden threads of light. That was the moment the Wheel of Fortune appeared, unlocking a door to a destiny you have only dared to dream of. As the energy of the lovers settled, leaving behind the profound weight of a choice to be made, within 3 days, I felt a powerful shift in the room. A warm, swirling wind seemed to pick up, and the golden candlelight I had lit for you, dear Leo, suddenly flared its flame, dancing and reaching high as if the universe itself was reaching down to touch the cards. I knew in my soul that something magnificent was being set into motion. And then the fourth card revealed itself, the Wheel of Fortune. Leo, can you hear it? The triumphant turning of a great cosmic wheel, like the sound of 1,000 drums announcing the coronation of a long-awaited king or queen. This card is not merely about a stroke of good luck. It is a divine proclamation that the cycle of struggle, of being overlooked, of building your kingdom in the shadows, has officially ended. The great wheel of destiny is now turning, and my magnificent friend, it is turning decisively in your favor. I once knew a Leo, a brilliant and creative soul who had poured their heart into their work for years with little to no recognition. They had faced rejection, financial hardship, and the quiet despair of feeling invisible. Everyone around them thought they should just give up and find a real job. But one afternoon, after receiving yet another rejection, they received a completely unexpected email from a stranger who had stumbled upon their work. That single email led to a conversation, which led to an opportunity they had never even conceived of. Within 6 months, their life was utterly transformed. They were not just successful, they were celebrated, they were seen. I knew with every fiber of my being that was the wheel of fortune turning for them. And today, I see that same brilliant golden light shining in your cards. Within the next 48 hours, the universe is going to send you an unmistakable sign. It could be a phone call. You weren't expecting a message from someone from your past with an opportunity, or even something as simple as seeing a lion symbol in an unexpected place, right as you are thinking about your future. Do not under any circumstances dismiss this. These small synchronicities are the universe's invitations, the golden tickets to your next chapter. But here is the challenge. The cliffhanger moment. Will you recognize the sign? Will you have the courage to say yes to the opportunity, or will you let it pass by, clouded by the doubts of the past? The wheel of fortune, my dear Leo, never waits. It turns for everyone, but it only opens its doors to those who are ready to step through. If you are still clinging to the old story, the belief that you are not quite ready, that you need more experience, that such incredible blessings only happen to other people, then it is you who are keeping the door to your own palace locked. The sun, your celestial ruler, whispered to me, "My child still hesitates before the throne that has their name inscribed upon it. The universe is patient, but it is also waiting for your cue. It is standing by with untold blessings, waiting for you to simply open your heart and receive them." An ancient scripture reminds us, "Knock and the door will be opened to you. Seek and you will find." You have done the work, you have sought. Now all you need to do is believe that this abundance, this recognition, this success not only belongs to you, but has your name written all over it in blazing golden letters. I know there is a part of you, a small wounded part, that is afraid of being let down again, afraid that this joy will be fleeting. But you must remember, every single sacrifice you have made has become a seed. Every time you chose integrity over easy gain, it was a deposit into your cosmic bank account. And this turn of the wheel, dear Leo, is the harvest. It is your divine dividend. I want you to imagine yourself standing on a high savanna at dawn. The sun is beginning to rise, painting the sky in shades of gold and crimson. The air is electric with possibility. A majestic golden gate materializes before you, shimmering with light. Will you have the courage to walk through it, or will you turn away, convincing yourself it's too good to be true and wait another decade for such a chance? The choice, my beloved Leo, is yours. So let's seal this decision right now with a small but potent ritual. Go to the comments and write, "With absolute faith, I receive my destined blessings with an open heart." Press the like button as a sacred vow to the universe that you are ready, willing, and worthy of receiving its incredible gifts. And share this video with a friend who also needs a reminder that their luck is about to change, for when you open the way for another, the universe returns that blessing to you sevenfold. You are no longer on this path alone, Leo. You are the mighty river that has carved its way through canyons of darkness, and now you are about to merge with the vast sunlit ocean of abundance. The wheel is turning, the light is unfolding, and your destiny is shifting. But remember, this is only the next step. Behind this brilliant turn of fate, the fifth card lies in wait, holding something even more miraculous, an awakening that will make your heart burst forth in pure, unadulterated joy. Are you ready to welcome that sacred sunrise? Stay with me for the fifth card. The sun will reveal why the entire cosmos bows when it beholds the radiant heart of a Leo.